Andrea Johnson.
Good evening, Board of Education and Superintendent Kishimoto. To my left, your right, is Steve McKeever. Jay, I'm sorry. Steve is our, somewhere back here. He's the Vice President of the Connecticut AFT, and Jay Gutierrez is to my left. I am here to speak on behalf of the Sand School and the incredible violation of the parents, teachers, and students' rights that is being contemplated at tonight's Board of Education meeting. Wednesday evening, November 13th, school staff and parents were notified via a robocall or an email that there would be a meeting concerning the redesign of Sand School. The next day, Thursday, November 14th, the director of OTM was sent to speak to the teachers at Sand School and tell the staff their school would be part of the redesign. The superintendent of schools did not come. The person from OTM was there to explain the process of what would happen to teachers should this school be redesigned. As you hopefully can imagine, the teachers had many, many questions as to other considerations when this surprise redesign was brought to them. The OTM person was not able to answer many of those questions as this information was not part of the OTM person's purview. Also sitting in the room was a portfolio director for Sand School. The person spoke only once and only when asked a question. So the main concerns are, one, why was the School Governance Council, SGC, not informed of this enormous change planned for Sand School? There is a state law, PA 12-116, passed in 2012, that demands that all changes that are taking place at a school must be brought before the SGC for notification, discussion, and voted upon. This did not happen. Instead, 5 days before this Board of Education meeting, the information was dropped on the Sand community. 4 days before the BOE meeting, the agenda for the meeting disclosed that in executive session, the BOE superintendent will discuss a new plan for Sand School, having taken over by a management company. The management company will be run by a principal who has obtained from the Connecticut State Secretary of State a certification of incorporation to become a one-man management company. And according to the BOE agenda for tonight, a vote will be taken behind closed doors to agree that one person will be the management company to take over the Sand School and Capital Prep School. Bizarre does not cover this scenario. Illegal would be a much better word. Illegal since the SGC has been left out of the loop. Illegal and immoral because the management company created as a one-man show is being considered to run something that hasn't even been approved by the Sand School SGC. Arrogant because the superintendent and the one-man show guy seem to think that that is what the Sand family is all about, not knowing what their rights are, not knowing right or from wrong, and I guess they are just supposed to say okay. Unacceptable as the legal body in front of us, the Board of Education, would have the audacity to try to pull a fast one on the teachers, parents, and students of the city of Hartford. Lastly, the question, how many black eyes does it take Hartford to have before the leaders of this city realize the harm being done to the good people who live, pay taxes, and work in this great city?